The parable of the candle. The Gospel of Mark, chapter 4, verses 21st through 25th. And he said unto them, Does a candle come to be put under a vessel or under a bed? Is it not to be put on a candlestick? For there is nothing secret that is not made manifest, and nothing hidden that does not come out. If anyone has ears to hear, let him hear. And he said unto them, Take heed what ye hear. With what measure ye measure, it shall be measured unto you also, and it shall be added unto you that hear. For to him that hath, to him shall be given, and to him that hath not, from him shall be taken away even that which he hath. Explanation of the parable. The parable of the candle is one of the most vivid and profound metaphors in the Gospel. The candle symbolizes the light of truth, wisdom and knowledge that should not be hidden, but rather illuminate the world. Light in a biblical context often means God's truth, revelation and spiritual guidance. Symbolism of the parable. The candle is knowledge, truth, virtue, which man receives from God. The vessel or bed is the obstacles preventing the light of truth from penetrating into the world: fears, doubts, selfishness, laziness. The candlestick is the proper use of knowledge, service to people, manifestation of goodness. The secret will be revealed, the truth cannot be hidden, everything a person does will sooner or later become obvious. What measure you use, you will receive, the principle of spiritual recompense. The more a person invests in his soul and other people, the more he receives. In simple words, if a person has knowledge but hides it and does not use it for good, he loses its value. But if he shares it, the truth is enhanced and bears fruit. Application in life. Unlocking talents. Many people have unique talents but are afraid to manifest them for fear of judgment. However, if the talent is not utilized, it gradually fades away. For example, an artist who is shy about his paintings and does not show them to the world is depriving himself and others of joy. Once he begins to share his creativity, his art develops and he himself is filled with meaning. Kindness and help. A person who genuinely helps others often receives much more in return. If someone is afraid to be kind for fear of appearing weak, he loses the chance to make a difference in the world. For example, a teacher who puts his or her heart into his or her students gains respect and recognition, and his or her students gain motivation. Truth in relationships. Often people are afraid to tell the truth, hiding their feelings. However, the truth sooner or later comes out. For example, if in a family one of the spouses feels dissatisfied, but keeps silent, problems accumulate. But if he openly discusses his worries, perhaps a solution can be found that strengthens the relationship. Self-development and education. Someone can get knowledge but not apply it in life. For example, a person who learns a foreign language but does not use it will soon forget it. However, if he starts practicing, his skills will improve and the knowledge will not be wasted. Spiritual development. Prayer, reading spiritual books, and meditating on life are the light that helps a person follow the right path. If a person receives spiritual knowledge but does not live according to it, it becomes useless. For example, if a person understands the importance of forgiveness but does not apply it, he will not change internally. Modern examples. Social media and information. In today's world, information is available to everyone. Some use it for good, spreading knowledge, while others hide or distort the truth. Bloggers who share useful information become candles that light the way for others. Science and technology. Scientists who create new medicines share their discoveries with the world, saving lives. If they hid their knowledge, humanity would not advance. Business and ethics. Companies that do business honestly and help society succeed. For example, socially responsible entrepreneurs become a light to others, while companies that operate dishonestly lose credibility. Leaders and public figures. Historical examples show that those who were not afraid to tell the truth changed the world. Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, and other leaders were candles that lit the path of justice. Education and mentoring. Teachers and mentors help students reach their potential. If an educator puts his/her heart into learning, his/her students excel. Psychological breakdown. Fear of being seen. People are often afraid to reach their potential because of fear of judgment or failure. However, if a person stops being afraid and steps out of the shadows, they begin to grow. The principle of self-actualization. Psychology states that people are happy when they realize themselves. If a person suppresses his abilities, he feels dissatisfaction and frustration. Influence on others. A person who exhibits virtue inspires others. The domino effect works both ways. both in spreading light and darkness. Development of thinking. The more a person utilizes his knowledge, the more he develops his brain. Psychologists claim that active thinking protects against brain aging. Social responsibility. People who realize their role in society feel useful and happy. A person who shares knowledge and experience makes the world a better place. Conclusion. The parable of the candle teaches us that truth, knowledge and virtue should not remain hidden. A person who lights the way for others becomes lighter himself. It is important not to be afraid to share our talents, experience and goodness. The more we invest in others, the more we receive in return. The light of truth inevitably penetrates the world despite obstacles. Our actions, words and choices shape the reality around us. If everyone strives to be a source of goodness, society becomes more harmonious. Truth always finds a way out and goodness is returned 100-fold. Let this parable remind us of the importance of honesty, openness, and a willingness to do good in the world. In the end, only those who share the light find it fully themselves. The key is not to hide our inner light, but to let it shine. Dear listeners, thank you for the time spent together. Subscribe to the channel, put likes and write how you like this story. Click on the bell not to miss new videos and see you soon.